Hello everybody, this is Commander's Prison Skirts. My name is Dan, either way you can call me. And as you can see, I'm playing Elite Dangerous in a T10. I'm just outside of Jameson Memorial, which you can see in the background there. It's rotating as it does. But yes, I'm in a T10 now. The Purple Porpoise XL and the other Purple Porpoises are still around. I just decided to go a different tack after I'd done a whole bunch of passenger missions and things like that. I felt it was time to try something a little different that I hadn't done before, and that's mining. And after a bit of trial and error and looking up some information online, I found that I could load up some different modules in the ship and get myself equipped properly, or at least hopefully as best as I can, to do a little mining and maybe find some void opals or some other materials. But I'm not expecting 100% success, but I am expecting to have a bit of fun, even if my ship gets blown up. That's fine with me. So here we are, and I've already pinned a location in Shinrarta Dezhra, the planet over here, which is AB2. It's a ringed world. It's got rings, and if it's the same one I think I had tried scouting last time, it had some materials available in the rings. So let's go fly over there. So it'll take a few moments.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just go to super
Ready
credits,
to engage.
and we'll be on our way.
Engage.
So yes, don't really have to go too far to find deposits of things to mine. It's about roughly 2,800 light seconds away, a little bit over that. 2,953, and that will go down fairly significantly. So while we're on our way, just to show you what I've equipped here, I'm going to go to my right-hand panel and go to the module section. And while I'm rotating here, I'll just get that straightened out. There we go. So I just threw on an anti-Xena missile rack just for the halibut. But I've got a seismic charge launcher, a subsurface displacement missile, and I believe I have another item here. Where is it? Probably toward the bottom. I've got the refinery abrasion blaster. So the abrasion blaster, the subsurface displacement missile, and the seismic charge launcher are important things to have for mining in terms of trying to extract the materials in the first place. And then we have the refinery, which we need, to my knowledge, to get some of the materials that we find. Collector limpets are handy for, well, collecting the materials that are in space. And then we have prospector limpets, which we'll actually be using in order to determine the content of a particular asteroid in the ring. Now, in order to find out which asteroids are viable, we use a pulse wave analyzer, and that will highlight the asteroids, whatever asteroids that might have minerals, anywhere from blue, which means pretty much nothing, to yellow, which is pretty saturated with content, and orange is somewhere in between. And whoop, what did I just do? Priority, there we go. And then I just have some weapons like pulse lasers and things like that for mild defense, and lots of cargo racks and so on. So that's the basic idea. approaching AB2 here. So, a lot shorter of a trip than a passenger mission. Most of the passenger missions I've done. But as you can see, even from this distance, you'll see a bunch of orange dots in the ring, which signify various deposits that are available. So we just pick one, slow down for a bit here. Oh, it looks like there are lots that have regenerated since I was here last. Okay, so this is actually a good sign, at least I think it is. I'm novice to this part of the game. Low temperature diamonds hotspot. Hey, what do you know? We could go find some of those. So let's just smooth ourselves out a bit here at less of an angle of attack, and also slow ourselves down so we don't get into a problem of abruptly stopping and causing some issue with our frame shift jumping out into normal space. And that should be good. And in a few moments we should be hopping into normal space. Oh, too close. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Alright, so here we have it. There's the gas giant. Here, and here are the asteroids. So all we have to do is just... This is not the most efficient manner of doing things. You can go to the fire groups and just select the... Where is it? The pulse wave analyzer. A thought that occurs to me is to bind it to an actual key on the keyboard, so we don't have to worry about, say, switching around the fire groups. As it is, it's just more or less a start of hopefully a proper mining experience. Let's get a little closer to the rings here. Whoops. What do I have that's assigned to number 2 here? Aha. Okay, surface scanner. Don't really need that right now. That's okay. Alright, so we're starting to enter the meat of the ring, if you will. Okay, so I'll probably stop right around here. And I'll make myself parallel as much as I can. Look at all these rocks. Very good. Alright, so I'll probably... This looks good. So I will aim this direction. And roughly about here. And fire the pulse wave. And we see that we have some rocks here that have turned yellow, orange. And we can slowly lumber our way over. Meanwhile, making sure we don't bump into anything. Okay. Aha! So this one over here looks fascinating. So I'm going to pull up a prospector limpet. Okay, so it's this one over here. So let's come to a full stop. Let's make sure again. There we go, yes. Might not have a lot, but it might have something. So let's give it a whirl. So let's pull up our prospector limpets. And let's fire one at this asteroid.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's go straight towards it. Make sure to target the limpet. And so we see in the lower left corner.
Engaged.
We've got some low temperature diamonds.
Asteroid scan complete.
There's nothing in the center of it, so there's nothing really to crack open the asteroid for. But that's okay. We know what's in there. So what do we do next? We can take a look at our contacts panel, which will show us here. Inside we've got methanol monohydrate crystals, we've got water, methane clathrate, and apparently some tritium in there. So we could try to break it open using the subsurface missiles. Ooh, here we go. Or the seismic charge launcher. So I'm just keeping an eye on the asteroid over here. Might want to shift over to the left. So we don't, I mean, it looks like it might be coming over this way. Slowly but surely. So what I think I will do, just to be safe, is to move a little further left and strafe around a bit. There seems to be an opening there. Okay, very good. Alright, so where can we find a crevice that we can fire our seismic charge launcher into? So make sure that's selected. Yes, it is. Okay, this is the fun part. I thought I found a crevice somewhere around here, but maybe not. Okay, methane clathrate. Ooh. There we go. That's not what I'd mind, but it's okay. To know that this is what's this?
Programming limpet drone.
Oops.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Okay. This is actually pretty good.
Asteroid scan complete.
That's a surface deposit, so actually that's a good thing to check. So I don't know why I put 2 limpets on there. I was just being ridiculous. But anyway, so below the name of the item you want to get, or if you want to get it, you have a surface deposit. These are all surface deposits. There may also be some items within. That will also be listed hopefully in the contact panel. And any items that show up on the contacts panel will tell you what type of device you need to use in order to extract that particular material. So, again, I'm a bit of a novice at this. Let's see what happens here. I thought I saw... Okay. So let's try methane. Methane clathrate service deposit. Alright, so let's practice with that. We've got a deposit over there. So let's very carefully fly over there and make sure to avoid any other rocks. Let's make sure to select the appropriate device. And there it is. I believe that's it. Yes, that would be the one. So let's see what happens. This is coming up dangerously close.
Mission objective detected.
Mission objective? What's that? I wonder. Aha! What did I just do? Did I destroy it? I'm not sure if I destroyed it. Terribly good at this. Does that mean I don't know if that means I've got it, or if that means that I've destroyed it. That's interesting. Alright. Well... Something tells me that I'm doing this wrong. That's my limpet. Where's the methanol monohydrate? Aha, it's probably on the other side. Okay. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Get. Ooh. That was close. Alright. So. It's, you know what? Let's just try to see if we can either find another rock that we can deal with. I'll try one more rock. If I can't find any, I'll call this a bust. So I feel like... oh wait. It's my limpets. And that's the crystal thing. Alright. Kind of neat if we could find... if we could see if we could see two rocks, two asteroids, kind of hitting each other. I wonder if that has ever been witnessed. I'm sure it has. All the same. Oops. That was not what I had in mind. We're okay. It's just a really big rock right next door to us. Okay. So I did that. That was not terribly helpful. Low diamonds, 8.81%. Okay. Well, we could give it a whirl. Let's switch back to our... quickly, let's switch back to our seismic charge launchers. Let's try anyway. It's not gonna work. Is a disappointment. Okay. Alright, so I'll call this one a bust. And I will once again go with Pulse Wave Analyzer. Two limpets here. Okay, so I will fire off in this direction. Alright, so here's one on the left. Let's go with that. There are a couple, but this one is the brightest in front of me. So I'll go with that. So, just like before. Alright. Let's fire up our Prospector limpet.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Failed.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Okay.
Asteroid scan complete.
How peroxide, water, bromelite, material content low. Wait, so the other one, go back temporarily to the other one that I'd had here. If I can find it. Oops. One of these. That's interesting. Okay. So I've got a few limpets here and there. I believe this was the one with one limpet. In any case, maybe that's the new one. That's the new one. Okay. Right. Where's the other one? Low temperature diamonds. That's what I'm looking for. Up there. Okay. So I want to see if I can extract low temperature diamonds. They're probably not going to be easy to get to. I'm not going to be very efficient at this. And I'm probably, not just because of the ship here, going to be very slow. But I'm determined to at least try to see what I can do. We are. Let's get the subsurface. Nope. Seismic. Here we go. Seismic charge. Okay. So how do we handle this here? It's very peaceful out here. A little unnerving, considering that there's a big rock tumbling towards me very slowly. But, other than that, as long as we don't really move too far, it is very peaceful. See, what I don't understand is why those don't latch. I mean, they're obviously armed. Wait, did they not? Oh. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well. That's the warhead, yeah. Right. That's gonna blow up soon. Uh-oh. That is actually not a good sign. Okay, that actually was on the surface of the asteroid. That's interesting. Okay. just don't see why they don't stick. I mean, I may have misread about what's going on there. Pretty funny. I mean, it's pretty obvious it's not going to do much to the asteroid. But it's still neat to see. Do I suck at this? Well, I'll be honest. This is not really what I had in mind. As to how it looks. Alright, well, looks like I'm not going to haul in anything today. Don't want to waste anyone's time, but I think I need to do more practice. Anyhow, I have a close repository I can get to from my base, where I'm based, so it shouldn't hopefully take me too long overall, so I can finally get to a point where I can demonstrate what to actually do. And at the very least also, I didn't die, so that's good. Alright, so I'll continue doing what I'm doing here, and enjoy. See you next time.